Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for counting me in, Warren.
You said you were ready. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning,
Is everyone,
Kim.
is everyone
I'm waiting
ready?
for Kim to open her eyes. Her eyes are still shut, everybody.
This podcast is totally eyes closed today.
Man, no, it's just been a long week. And
No, is this yours? Okay.
Yeah, it's just melatonin kind of week, and it's been a great week, and I've been resting well.
Air quoting melatonin.
Yeah, melatonin.
Okay. All right. In her best Donald Trump, in her best Donald Trump voice.
Melatonin.
Gummies,
Gummies, delicious.
Delicious.
And it's because of my brother's wife. Well, going in talking about this, since I'm talking about gummies, you know, hadn't been sleeping well, and she suggested that I drink looking at Larry drinking, coffee, of course. But she told me,
No,
she told me
this ain't
to
coffee. That's why I'm smacking so hard, shit. In case y'all want to know out there in radio land.
She said, try some melatonin. So I tried the melatonin, and it
Yep.
really worked within
So you had never tried melatonin before?
No,
Lord,
because I don't
you
have
a
a problem.
melatonin
I've never
virgin.
had a problem sleeping. Y'all know that I could sleep on a boot. Yeah.
Just go and lay your head in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
that
lean
used,
forward.
that used to be like what I used to go
Yo.
to sleep when we hike.
That melatonin, boy, that's
Them
something like
bellies and
that.
them bennies,
Boy, ain't nothing like a good Millie and a Benny boy.
But it just snuck up on me because I was watching The Force, and I was just like,
and the force was with
watching
you.
The Force was definitely with me.
Boy.
Yeah, and so I woke up at 9-something, you know, and to a phone call from my lovely brother this morning.
Welcome to the world of THC.
It is no THC in the melatonin. It is only
It's the equivalent
yeah,
of
it's
smoking
equivalent.
a joint.
Yeah,
It's THC
yes,
adjacent.
yeah.
Adjacent. yes.
Adjacent. Yeah.
But for me, because, you know, of course, my occupation, they just gave us some new education about, you know, what are drugs, because, you know, they have new drugs now, which is THC, you know, they're new.
Yeah, the A, the P.
Yeah. So they want to reassure us that we cannot take those. That is a drug. But that melatonin, yo, who needs Molly when you got melatonin?
Hey.
She
I
said,
think
fuck a
they
Molly,
serve
I
two
want a
different
Millie.
purposes. Yeah.
I'm
Fuck
just-
a Molly,
I'm
I
just
want a
saying.
melly.
Yeah, well,
Phew.
I think melatonin is
since
strictly
Molly
for
is a
sleep.
female, I hope you don't want Molly. And second of all, since if you're not talking about females, you know, Molly's have. Hey, have y'all seen that?
No.
That
No.
video of the dude. He clearly on Molly, but they did the video. They did the music to Thriller, and you know how like people on Molly be like looking like the little
Zombies.
Yeah.
they be looking like zombies, but they be moving like the little airmen.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
at the
waving.
yeah,
thing,
at the car lots. You know, the
Yeah.
little.
Little airbags, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was Kim this morning.
No, what?
Yeah.
No.
No,
They just take me.
I'm sitting down.
One quick minute to, you know, I realized what time. You know, I ain't even, because like I said, I took it and I said, I'm going to
Kim
sit
looked
here.
like that little.
Shut up.
That little thing
I look
that
beautiful
you sent yesterday.
no matter what you say.
when they were sitting in the car hot
Words
boxing.
can- No.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Kim look like
No.
right now.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have my natural
Hey,
glow.
and
but
immediately I thought about Cheech and Chong, or either Half Baked.
yes.
How
and
high?
again,
How high?
as I say, we're not doing that today, y'all. Look.
Whatever.
I'm just saying. Hey, look, 'cause
Whatever.
look. When that came through, I was at a red light, and I was like, oh shit. I went to my GIF and I was like, let me find Cheech and Chong. I couldn't find Cheech and Chong. All I could find was the Beavis and Butthead.
Because you're a butthead.
I'll be that.
Well, you guys, how was y'all's week?
Week was good.
Week was a good.
Survived.
Hey, that's a plus.
Yeah.
Plus,
Still
plus,
10
plus.
toes up. I mean, down, not up.
Look like your toes is up. I mean, how do you like it? But
Oh, and first of all,
He had some curling his toes. That's why his 10 toes.
first and foremost, I would like to say happy belated Veterans Day to all the vets.
yes.
My brother across from me over here.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Same to you, by
Thank
the way.
you very much.
One.
And all the
We
fam.
tried.
Thank y'all. Thank everybody for their service. You know, for the sacrifice. I'd be remiss if I didn't say anything about that.
Totally. Thank you,
Okay,
veterans.
thank you all you vets
Thank
for your
all
service.
y'all, man.
Yes.
Mean that.
Belatedly.
for the sacrifice
And
and the enjoyment of the military.
Fucking with you, man.
yes,
Because you do have a lot of enjoyment in the military. Boy, do you have a lot of enjoyment. Well, at least I did. I'm sorry. Anyway,
did.
but
As
I
a
just
guardsman, I
I
did
just
not,
wanted
but
to
it's okay.
throw that in there as we go. But the week was good.
Oh, we celebrated mommy's birthday.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I shed tears. Mama, love you.
Miss you.
I know you're looking down on us. Hope you're proud of us all.
Oh, she is.
It's a
You know what I
struggle.
mean? Miss you, love you. And all the other family members that had birthdays,
Yeah.
my nephew, my
Grandma
grandmother as
Vera.
well, up in heaven. Everybody, happy birthday. So, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
go on do it. All you November babies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I'm coming up in a
Yeah,
couple of weeks, dog.
yeah.
Yes,
I'll
Lord.
drink to that, dog.
All you
Lord.
Valentine's Day sex participants.
Because that's where you was conceived.
Hey, whatever, man.
Basically.
Hey, it was a good one.
Basically.
It was a good one.
Hey.
So, anywho,
Yes.
I'm alright. I'm gonna be celebrating my 50th trip around the sun.
Hey.
in a couple weeks,
Whoa,
bruh.
Welcome to the 50 Club,
Thank
baby.
you, sir. I ain't there yet, but Lord willing,
You there?
the creek don't rise.
Nigga, you straddling the door right now. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey.
You looking at what it was, and
Hey.
you opening the door, looking at what it's gonna be.
Hey,
Go
shit.
ahead.
I'm looking at what, 10 days and I wake up?
Hello, you better believe it.
He said
10 days and I
10
wake
Hey,
up, y'all.
and it's time to celebrate.
He done celebrated. He partied up a storm.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
He
Love.
said he parted up a storm. That was a good one, Juan.
That was very good.
That was a
one.
really good one.
Yeah. So how was your week, Kim?
My week was
Laid
okay.
ass. I mean, sorry.
My week was good. You know, I went back to work this week, and
Yeah, you had a long vacation.
yeah, I had a nice little vacay to kind of get some rejuvenation and
How'd that work?
rest.
You don't look rejuvenated. You
Yeah,
don't look
evidently she got no rejuvenation.
I know it.
I did.
How much
I
community
did.
service did you get done, though?
A lot.
I got a lot of stuff done. I helped the
I
crazy
said
thing-
community service, not your service.
Yeah, I did. I got a lot of community service. I helped a couple of my friends do some projects that they needed done, and yeah, with my time
See, that's
off.
what life is like when all your friends is like in like 6th grade. You got a lot of projects to do. But anyway,
But just some people, you know, needed a little bit of help.
see, little bit of help. Some people,
Yeah.
little bit of help. Some little people need some help.
Everybody needs some help sometimes. I
Yeah,
guess.
everybody need a little help sometimes.
But other than that, my week was pretty. It was pretty good.
That's good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it.
But Larry, how was your week? Yeah, sorry.
Why do y'all never give details about your weeks? What is wrong with
Well,
you people?
okay.
Hey, I'm
But I mean, we've had two people that and my week was good.
Well, because I don't like to
Next.
give.
So at this point, we got a 50-50 average.
Yeah, because y'all do a lot of details. Me and Chris now, I don't give a lot of details because using my details, I can't give a lot of information because I work for the CIA. No, I'm just. But most of the people I help are not.
Then you
people I
tell
can-
the information based
Miss
on your
Money
cover
Pussy
story.
here. She can't talk about her job, Miss Money Pussy.
We've all worked for the CIA before, kid. You tell the information from your cover story that you use as filler. Golly.
Or I helped a friend. I helped a friend move, and then I helped a friend, you know, do some things around their home, you know, to restore their home, and then yeah, that was details or something.
That's about all you want to say. All right.
Yeah,
So,
that's all the detail I can
anywho,
give.
my
Thank
week was
you.
all right, man. I mean, I can't complain. I had some ups and I had some downs, but everything, you know,
Yes,
it worked
Lord.
out. You know, it was like, you know, like I was telling Chris the other day, man, I had a damn blowout. So,
With your truck?
yeah.
No,
Oh.
in his drawers.
I know talking about when it's
I almost had one of my drawers. When the one
Because
on
the
truck had- yeah. But
blowout
anyway,
times two.
First you say it, then you do it.
when first it happens, then you do it.
Oh God, stupid. Self-esteem.
Yeah, I had a blowout. And as soon as it happened, it was like, ah, shoot. So I'm checking my mirrors, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm, easing over to the right side, so I can get in the slow lane or whatever. And I look up, and lo and behold, Belmont Road, 2 miles. Now, for those who are not familiar with 85 going south, Belmont Road is the road that the truck stop Bill's is on. Bill's truck stop. And if you know anything about 85 in this area, you know about Bill's truck stop.
Yes.
Well, I can't complain about that. It happened,
At a perfect
Okay.
time.
but I was 2 miles away. I put on my blinkers, 4 ways, dropped down the gear, eased on up, replaced my tires. You know what I'm saying? My day was delayed, but it wasn't bad. I couldn't.
So it was definitely not on the steers.
No, it was a drive.
Okay.
Yeah. It was one of the drives. So got me 2 drives. Got a really good price on them. Got some really good drives. Got 2 really good tires, really good price. So my week, I had a couple setbacks here and there, but it wasn't bad at all. A couple of days I got in a little bit later, but I didn't get in like real late. It's like I ain't had to leave out real early. So yeah, had a good week. Had a little piece of a check this week after 2 weeks being off. So
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was saying,
took 2 weeks off. You know what I'm saying? Ain't missed the beat as far as bills and food and all of that.
Hey, life is good.
You know what I'm saying? Got a little piece of a check this week. Next week I know I'm gonna get me a good full one. Hey, life is good at the Barnes homestead.
We love to hear that, Larry.
Barnes Estates or whatever you want to call that. So yeah, it wasn't a spectacular week, but it wasn't a trash week either. It was just, it was a week.
Thank God for it.
But I accredit that to, just perspective and just, life happens, y'all.
It does.
And ain't nothing we can do about what happens. We can only control and respond to it. And how we choose to respond to it. You have to choose. It's a choice.
It is.
And it's all on you.
Make wise
I choose
decisions.
to not stress myself any further. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, my perspective is I try to pull the best positive perspective out of the worst possible, situations.
That's called adapting to overcome.
Hey. And that's why
Some people would call that some old Pollyanna-ish bull crap. That's what some people have said to me.
Who are some people?
Really?
I don't know who
some people
I've
want?
been told that the old Pollyanna
They
behind.
called you Pollyanna.
It couldn't have been none of us because none of us use Pollyanna
I know.
onomatopoeia, nothing.
I know Polly and I know Anna, but not
Do
together.
you know polyamor?
I know polyamor too. It's a good life, I think.
I don't know. That sounds like a lot of headache to me. But anywho, I know a little
Polyamorous.
bit about the polyamor. But
I don't know. Neo says it ain't that bad.
Well,
And I just can't get myself. Oh,
whatever.
Is that a Neo
it's a
song?
Neil song. Yeah.
Well, I guess if you got enough money, anything can be.
You don't even have to have enough money. You just have to have a good imagination.
I mean, because there's like not
Poor people that do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say poor people, but there's people that ain't like rich and famous that do it. I mean, they're like, no, we build together.
It's a whole show.
Word,
I watched the show. It's really good.
I don't know nothing about that. But anywho, back to my week.
Thank you,
No
Larry.
polyamory.
Thank you, Larry.
It was everybody's healthy and whole, and
And happy.
everybody's healthy and whole. I don't know. I'm okay.
He said,
He said, I'm happy.
I can't speak on nobody else's happiness, but I'm okay. I'm
Well,
straight.
that's good.
I'm straight.
Well, that's all that matters. That you're
Straight as 9:15.
Straight. Yes, sir. 9:15, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock is straight, isn't it?
Fucking, what, 7:05?
7:05 is really.
3:45.
Huh?
3:45.
Yeah, 3:45. Yeah, that'll work too.
He
Yeah.
said 7:05. I'm sitting here looking like, Don't think it's straight, Larry. I'm looking like
9:15.
Well, 705 is straight.
Yep.
Going across.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Yep, 9:15 is straight.
Oh my God. Okay,
We've
well,
already
6
done
o'clock.
9:15 though.
We already done.
Chris was busy.
We've already done 9:15, 6 o'clock. That's why I said 7:05.
Exactly.
Lord have mercy to you.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things with that.
6:55.
Yeah,
Oh my
straight
God.
is straight.
Straight
is
is straight.
straight.
So we
Straight.
any conversion.
I'm just straight
of
in a different way. How was your week, Juan?
That week was amazing.
Damn right.
So
It's about this.
after a long time, I finally ordered the cushions for my chairs. So the cushions are in the chairs. I just haven't put them on the back patio yet.
Oh, we gonna take a. Oh, okay. So, we
yeah,
gonna have to go take a
those are
trip.
done.
Booty test.
Booty,
Booty test.
Booty, 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 booty.
else?
All up in the
I've
chairs.
continued to
I'm uncomfortable.
work on my laptop. Got a new. Well, I've configured my text editor so that it works more like an IDE from when I'm trying to do like some Python projects and stuff like that. So I've been working on that for the past couple of days.
Yeah.
IDE is an integrated development environment.
Well, you should have lit off with that.
Well, you just should let off with that.
Because all I heard was womp womp. Womp,
So
womp,
basically,
womp.
what that means is I've made it where my plain text editor, it now has like things that'll give me code hints, and it'll do like some code correction and suggestions and stuff like that, just like a tool that's more fully featured would do.
Oh, yeah. And I forgot to mention too. I'm growing my waves back, y'all.
Man, shut the hell up.
I'm sorry.
Nigga, they only growing on the side.
Nigga, waves can grow where the hair is at. You ever seen a wave in the desert? You been to the desert? Did you see waves out there, nigga? Shut the fuck up.
I see waves in the desert.
There's sand waves.
That's sand
No,
waves.
no,
Yes, it is. Chris, what there waves in the sand?
Nope.
Chris said, I ain't saying nothing because I'm
Chris
trying to grow
said
my
shit.
waves out too.
Exactly.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is to all the brothers who are at the age of about 40, I'm gonna just say 35 to 50. If only hair that's growing is on the hair on the sides and not on the top,
Fade
let it
that
go.
shit in, get you a couple
Hey.
of lines, and let it ride.
That's
Where's that
Chris's
noise
phone.
coming from?
Yeah, that's Chris's phone.
No, it ain't.
Oh, that's my laptop.
Yeah, one laptop talking. We all looking around like it's the
yeah.
Lord. Speak,
To
Lord.
me.
He just fixed his
Speak
laptop, y'all.
to me.
It ain't lighting up. It ain't doing nothing. It's just talking. You
Weren't
plugged
me.
up on.
Yeah.
You got power.
Weren't me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, it is shut. So that couldn't have been my laptop.
Oh no, it was.
It was. Weren't me.
All right. Oh yeah. So my week. Yeah. Chairs, laptop. Oh. So I ordered a really cool game
Oh Lord.
that started playing it in Jamaica. So
Oh,
it's awesome. Y'all will like it. Okay.
we know
Okay.
we will.
So y'all got to play it at least once with me.
Okay.
Oh Lord, it's not Monopoly.
It is Monopoly, but
Oh,
it's
shit.
it's
Oh no!
it's not Monopoly. It's called Monopoly Diced. It's a dice game in the vein of Monopoly. I mean, y'all.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a
Because
little
I will
bit more
play
fast
Monopoly Deal
paced.
with you.
Exactly, it's fun.
It still sucks to play with you, but okay. Hey, I tried once.
y'all. So it should be here sometime. So yeah,
I thought you were gonna show it to us. You
It
like,
hasn't come yet.
oh, you looked to the side and was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like you
not
had.
here yet, but I'm excited for when it does get here because it's really fun.
Okay.
So yeah, that experimenting on starting into more note taking, doing second brain type stuff.
Second brain. Start with second brain.
Break
okay.
that down.
So basically, it's just a concept of notating everything. So you get an idea, you write it down and take a note, and it's
Oh,
you
really?
build links to like, oh, this made me think about this. You put it down in notes. It's a way of where you should have a notation of just pretty much random thoughts because I'm pretty much a random thought type of guy.
Oh,
I'm
me
like,
too.
No.
oh, this would be cool to do. And sometimes I lose those things, but by doing this, it gives you the capacity to always have access to those things as long as you do
So
a deal.
basically, you have mentally set yourself up with like a little calendar, I guess, or reminders.
Sketchpad.
I mean, yeah, I get it.
It's like a note. Yeah, it's more like a sketch pad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a sketch pad that you can
basically-
link to other
basically
pages.
It's his
Random
internal
thoughts.
library of future hobbies to take
Bull
on.
crap.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not bull
I mean,
crap.
not bull crap.
Yeah, but he's like, I wonder what would happen if I do this and this.
Yeah.
I put that in the mix
Yeah.
for later, and then later on when he get bored, he be
He
like,
like-
yeah, you
he
know
like,
what I'm
what did I think about 2
These
days
are his
ago?
future hobbies and projects. I got you.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
That's nice. All right.
I think that's work, always good.
Did they miss you on you and your optimistic self at work?
Well, that was last week. I went back to work last week.
I
so,
know,
mean,
but did they? I mean, you've been there for a week. You only went there for 1 day, 2 days last week.
2 days.
Oh wow.
I'm impactful, Ken.
We know. We
So
understand.
yeah, those 2 days that I was back at work, impact.
Life happened. Oh.
I mean, it's like when Jordan came back. I mean, it ain't like it was like, oh, you only been here for 2 games. No, you knew he was back.
Blessed Lord.
Oh,
Oh.
so
Um,
we're doing our self-evaluations at work, and historically, I'll be like, how great I am, but I'm more look at all the tasks I've accomplished. I'm not
Yeah.
very good at expounding on it
Yeah.
and making it sound good. So by Job, we now have access to a Microsoft Copilot, and I am normally not a fan of any of the big box AIs, but I use Microsoft Copilot to take the document that I keep all of my bullet points of tasks that I've accomplished
and modified it.
and had it to expound upon them in the
Yeah.
within the framework of the questionnaire that we do for our self-evaluation. Doggone it, that is some amazing stuff. That is amazing.
Wow.
I was even more impressed with myself than I naturally am. I was like,
I'm a genius.
I'm an amazing contributor to this team. Because normally I can quantify, like, okay, I did this, and I know the things that I know
Yeah.
the tasks.
Yeah.
But to have it expounded upon and worded in such a,
Wow.
because like historically, it's like, do you feel that you've contributed to the team in a meaningful manner? Stuff like that. And I'm like,
Yes.
yes. And
Indeed, I do.
That's what I put in my evaluation. Yes. Next question.
It seems like you would be more wordy than that, because even I would have. I
And
would
my
have said,
manager hates it. He's like, what? I need you to expand a little bit. Like, yes, because I did this. And I don't like typing, okay?
Yeah.
For me, that stuff takes away from work. That is some arbitrary.
That's some bull. Go on,
Yeah,
say it.
it's arbitrary, just nonsense. You know I'm a contributor. There's no reason for me to quantify that for you. I mean, my work speaks for itself. So for me to have to go back and quantify it, to me, is a waste of my time where I could actually be doing real meaningful work. So yeah, the fact that I could just upload my bullet point document to Copilot and say, summarize Juan's accomplishments through the year as it relates to XYZ bullet point.
So it's just a
And
chat GPT for
bam,
Microsoft.
it just spits it back out to me. I copy, paste, blam, put it in there. Man, I love that was
I said,
amazing.
man, I sure do love me because I'm a freaking genius. Jump back, got to kiss myself.
Oh, man.
James Brown style.
But yeah.
That's what it is. It's Microsoft's like Chat GPT kind of sort of. It's just a cheating thing.
Yeah, it's their built-in AI.
I didn't know
that they're putting
Microsoft. I
in,
guess everybody would have one now.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's in like all of the incoming Microsoft products. Everybody's
Oh.
trying to get your information.
Oh wow.
So, which
It's all an information grab. That's all they want.
yeah,
I'm just happy you were pleased with it, because you're so kind of against that type of
Oh
thing.
no, he's for anything that makes his life easier.
I mean, I'm
and
not
less
against
work.
AI. I mean, I have AI,
I know that, but I'm
but
saying
I don't have access to Jarvis at work because they block outside, well, several outside sites.
That might be good.
Oh.
Jarvis might be contaminated if he goes.
But
he barely
but
can get it together at home. So
Jarvis is not a shady character.
no, he's not. No shade. He barely works at home, so I know he don't want to work nowhere else. He's like that type of dude. He's like the kid that don't know how to.
I ain't sign up for all this.
He like the kid that won't act right at home, but you kind of really
turn
scared.
the
to
lights
take him.
on and shit, but I ain't finna be working when you ain't here, nigga. That ain't what
right?
it's no.
okay,
Oh,
I
sorry.
will have y'all know.
Okay, sorry.
Jarvis is a very good employee.
Jarvis works very well for the things that he's designed to do.
Well, good.
Me adding him into my home assistant is an added task that he wasn't designed to do. So there's going to be some quirks and qualms and stuff like that.
That's what I just said.
That's
And
exactly.
y'all are like,
what you said.
he like a bad kid that he ain't no good at home, blah, 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 blah.
No, he's
Y'all are
an
not-
average.
y'all
He's an
are
average.
not
He
gonna
is
be down
in
playing
my
Jarvis
eyes.
like that.
Jarvis is an average African American worker.
I like that.
I ain't signed up for this shit. This is what I do.
Oh, God.
I could do that, but I'm not equipped to do that. You can ask me to do it,
But nah.
I do the best I can with it. But that ain't really in my job.
Y'all gonna stop hating on Jarvis, man.
Ain't nobody hating on Jarvis, man. I'm just saying. Just like you said, Jarvis has his limitations due to the task that you were requesting of Jarvis. And
That
all
part.
I'm saying is Jarvis is recognizing that shit, and Jarvis is saying, I ain't doing it.
That part.
He has not refused to do anything.
Well, I mean, okay, maybe not refusing, but he gonna do as much as he can, and whatever he can't do, that's on you. That's how I go to work every day. And most of the black men that I know, that's what they do.
Pretty
That's
much.
what they do.
Pretty much.
But yeah, that was my week.
Nice.
Wonderful news.
I do have news actually, but my
So-
laptop had shut down.
Okay.
so-
Well, while you bringing that up, I noticed a couple of points, throughout the week or whatever.
Ooh, let's talk about it.
So, have you all heard that President Trump is considering or trying to figure out how to give us all $2,000,
Tariff.
off of tariff
You don't
money,
Get out of here with that food.
They say it's coming.
which is
if
probably
you make
cost
under
us
100,000.
huh?
If you make under 100,000,
Yes.
it's supposed to have started the beginning of November.
Yeah, I've been seeing people post that stuff. Yeah, they
It
said
hit my
I called
account.
the number. They said, and I'm like, why even waste your time? Just be surprised if you get it. I mean,
Yeah.
because this is just it's too much. Because people are putting too much weight into this. I mean, like it's for those.
But
that,
Trump said it, so it's going to happen.
That's
and
why
it's
I'm not
true.
putting weight in. Oh, yeah, I'm not.
And it's
yeah.
true.
Yeah. Okay. I
He
mean,
said-
he just floated it as an idea. That was
He's
that
not a
was
man.
one of my.
He's
news
not a
stories.
man who should lie.
right? He's a liar. I mean, he's he. Can
No, he's not a lawyer.
He can falsify a liar.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. He's not a lawyer.
Yeah, a lot of people are putting a lot into it, and I just don't. I just think, how are they going to give us money when I think the last I heard, which was last week, there's still federal government still like shut down.
No,
it's
the
back
Oh,
open.
that's
shutdown
separate.
ended.
Oh, that's different money. That's different money.
The shutdown is over. That was another one of the news stories.
Oh, because I was about to say, like last week was like, because I got tired. I just got tired of the back and forth, the bickering, and all that stuff. Just life is hard enough.
So yeah, the tariff stimulus is not a set in stone thing. It was an idea that he had floated around. It's not anything that's set in stone yet. So
Doesn't matter.
for
He
people
said
that
it.
are
Once it comes
checking
out
for
of his
money,
mouth, it's
it
true.
ain't coming yet. It ain't even out there. It's an idea.
He's gonna make it happen.
He
He's
floated
strong.
it.
He said it.
And it's
It's gonna happen.
we did get COVID stimuluses. I mean, it's possible.
COVID
It's
stimulus.
Yeah, the stimuluses that everybody got before COVID.
He's missing the point, Juan.
So I mean, yeah,
You say you're missing the point.
probably gonna happen,
He's
but
missing the point. Juan. No, it's gonna happen.
Trump said it.
Are you
I
not
believe
hearing
it.
me? Our president Donald Trump said it. And it
but
doesn't
he
matter.
didn't. He said
He did say
we
it.
should.
He said we should.
Yeah, that's not saying it's going to happen. I mean, we can't put out false information. He said we should.
He put
He
it
also
out.
said we should give citizens money back directly into their HSA accounts. Those are the two things. That was the same quote.
No, I disagree.
You disagree
HSA?
what? That he said we should?
No, I disagree with putting money back in HSAs. I'd rather have it in my retirement.
No,
instead.
those are the two things that he said that we should do.
No, well, he should add retirement to that. They should add to.
HSAs are for retirement.
Oh, I thought
They're
Let's
health
talk about
savings
health savings
account.
accounts.
Oh, I
but
thought
they
that was
not-
just for active.
If the money that you don't spend, and this is if you have the high deductible HSA.
Oh, see, I don't know.
So
None of that,
it's
but
if
anyway.
you don't spend the money at retirement, you have access to it to pull out at retirement.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, not the flex spendable account. It's the
HS
HSA.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
because I had to do some research because I
Yeah.
didn't know.
But you know what
HSA
though,
is a difference.
and I just learned this in the last couple months, and this is because with the new job I had to redo my
Benefits,
stuff, and the HR lady was like, a lot of people get that confused,
They do.
I used to.
and once you sign up for it, you know you're stuck with it for the year.
Yeah.
But a lot of people get confused with the HSA and the FS, you know, the flex spending, and I didn't have a full understanding until she actually broke it down to me.
I did. Sheesh.
But a lot of people get that confused.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that people really did get that confused.
Because
Like that.
one runs over. I mean, one runs over. One rolls over, and the other one.
Yeah, the
you just
HSA
lose it.
rolls over. Typically,
Yeah.
the FSA, you use it or you lose it.
I know.
And one, you have to have a high deductible insurance. If you have a copay insurance plan, you got an FSA. That's pretty much the way I delineate it. So
Well, I know what I just look because I just talking about insurance. I just signed up for my insurance for next year, and so next year, crazy enough, the plan I signed up for is a HSA, and we have a 20%. I mean, we have a copay. It's like we pay 20%.
Co-insurance.
The co-insurance. Okay, yeah, okay. I about to say because we still have a copay, but it's not. But it was still better because with our company, they give us money to put on RA. And I was like, yo, you giving it, I'm taking it. Because all I need is some glasses. And, I don't have a lot of prescriptions and stuff. So it works out well for me because I'm fairly healthy. Thank you, God.
yeah, this is the
So-
first year I'm doing HSA.
Yeah.
Next year is going to be the first year.
Yeah, next year will be the first year I did it because that flex spending account's what I usually have. And I'll max that out because I learned when I was a young girl that what you don't spend, you lose. So that one year I didn't spend
Well,
it for nothing and I had
certain ones
$1,500 still left
let
on
you
there.
carry
It just
over.
went
Usually
away.
it's like
Yes.
usually
It's
a lot of them let you roll over
A couple
up to
$100
like
bucks.
$200 to $300.
Yeah, but I know I
But,
had $1,500 on one time, and I was so
you,
pissed.
and you lost it.
I did.
Yeah, you got
And I
to
know
use
how
it.
to. I get glasses. I go get some prescription. I'm like, give me my iron pills on prescription. Write a prescription for the iron pills.
I don't know nothing about none of that. But
You
okay.
know.
It sounds nice though.
Well, it's okay, lad. We're just informing you so you might know for future references.
Yeah, right.
Is your computer back up one?
Oh yeah. That's how I pulled up that what he had actually
Okay.
said.
What else,
Shit.
Larry? Did you have something else?
I'm trying to remember.
Drink some of your memory
Oh,
juice.
but he also in the same quote said that in addition to the $2,000 stimulus, that some of the funds should be applied to pay down the national debt. So, I mean, it's a good thought.
Yeah. So what do y'all think about no more pressing of the pennies?
Yeah, they're gonna be
I
obsolete.
think they should have been stopped doing pennies.
I love pennies because I'm a collector of pennies. Like, because a lot of people throw pennies
make
away.
dollars and dollars make cents.
Yeah,
I think they should do away with the printing of all paper money. I think paper money is ridiculous. I think most people use debit cards at this point.
Cash out.
Do away with do away with paper money. That'd be a huge savings.
But for some people, the older population does
Yeah.
not do well with.
That
they
is
don't
true.
do well with a lot
That
of
is
change.
true.
I mean,
So
I get it. Paper money is important.
Maybe down the road, as
I mean, even older people know how to. They use debit cards. I'm not saying everybody goes to Cash App. I'm
They
saying,
do.
but
They do.
most people know how to use a debit card. There are very few
Yeah.
people in the population that don't know how to swipe a credit card / debit card.
There are some. That's true, but still,
Therefore, paper money. Do away with it.
That's
Save that minting money. I mean, because printing money is an expensive task.
Yeah. Because I think they were saying that it takes like 4 cents to actually press a penny.
Yeah.
So it's
Well-
like, yeah. And sounds like the nickel's going to be next because it sounds like the nickel is pretty high to produce too. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't really deal too much. I mean, I like the fact of, you know, when I do carry cash, you know what I'm saying? And I got
Win.
change, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, win.
It's
But it's
always, it's not that often. But, you know, I got change from, I couldn't probably tell you how many years ago that I can go cash in a hard time, you know what I'm saying? So it's just
Yeah.
like that it's a little bit of a security for me. I mean, you know, I'm not there anymore, thank goodness, to where it really makes a difference. But it's nice to have that little net to know that, hey, you know what I'm saying? I probably got about, you know, 20, 40, 50 bucks and change over there, you know, chilling in my Crown Royal set.
Hey,
not
old
Crown
school.
Royal.
Yes, sir. The big one.
But wouldn't the same thing apply if you just like slid debit transaction? I mean, it's the same. It's still you.
if
Still
you round up
money
your,
that
if you
you
round up your
spend.
debit transaction, look,
I don't understand. I mean, it's great to have change if you need it, but I don't understand how that's. I'm not understanding why it's like we should have change so I could stash.
I mean, he's not saying we should. He's just saying it's a security. Like he just
yeah. What I'm
he's not
saying
saying we
is
should
I
have it.
enjoy the fact that I can take, for lack of a better term,
Like if you got a
if you've
$20
got
bill
bills,
and it
if
costs
you-
$18.
If you've got bills,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. Normally, you know, whatever change you get off, if you spend a 20 and it's 18 and some change, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know, and you get $1
Throw
and
that in the
80 some
ashtray.
cent. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You take that change, you know, just throw it aside. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's nice to have a physical security that you can look and see and be like, you know what, on my worst day, I know, you know what I'm saying, or the day that I cash in this bag of change is my worst day. When this is all I got left, I know I'm at rock bottom.
win. This is all I got left. Look, win.
Why it's got to be win?
Or win or if or I'm just saying like
Dang.
win.
Well, yeah.
Win. It's gonna happen.
Well,
No, I mean, I'm just saying, you just never know.
and that's what I'm saying, because until I need it, I just keep adding to it. Whether it be, you know, that's why I started out by saying, you know, I don't carry cash very often, but when I do, you know, there may be, you know, I might, you know, just get $200.
And-
Now I might hold on. It may take me a month or two to spend,
yeah.
you know, what I'm saying, or a couple weeks to spend that $200, but throughout that, you know, when the paper's gone, that change is in my pocket.
Still.
I come home, I throw it in my Crown Royal bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm adding to it,
It's
but
like
I'm
a
really not
savings.
thinking about it.
It's like a savings
know
you,
what I'm
don't know
saying?
Yeah,
about.
you
And
put it
then
away and
I
you
got
don't think
that,
about it.
and
Yeah.
then to me, it's appealing because I have the surprise of, you know, I don't sit down and count my loose change anymore. But even if I did, there was still a thing there's an excitement for me to, you know, versus what I think I got and what I actually got once I roll it up.
Yeah.
Or take it to
Coin thing.
take it to the coin thing.
Yeah.
It's good old, you know, state employees.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
And just
know
dumping in there.
that change thing. Just speaking of change, you never know how much you have until you do. You know, count. Or
I mean,
whatever.
you know, but it's like a safety net. You know, it wouldn't be any different. I mean, you know, I know some people like they'll do the same thing that I do with change, but they'll do it with dollar bills or fives.
I do it with them fives. When I get fives, I got a little book. I put a 5 in. I've got about $50 in there. I mean, you know, it's not a lot, but when I have a 5 left, I'll just take it and fold it and put it in this little money thing. Supposed to be
Yeah.
a saving thing, but I just throw it
Yeah,
in
I
there.
mean, you know what I'm saying, but it's just, you know, it's like a little rainy day fun. But you know,
It definitely is.
it's the same concept of people buying gold and precious metals and stuff like that, because what's the first thing they say? It's good. It's tangible. I can hold it in my hand. I know that this is
People be wanting that tangible
worth.
thing, so
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know what this is worth, and I got it right here. I don't have to trust anybody's computer. I do not have to go and ask anybody for it. It is right here in my hand,
That don't
in my
apply
house.
for cash though. That's not the same. Gold has an innate value. Cash only has the value that we've given it. So that's two different.
But if you got
thought
if you got a
processes.
quarter,
If
it's
you-
a quarter.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I think
I mean,
that's-
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's different.
I understand it's different on a higher level. But when has your quarter not been worth a quarter in America?
Yeah, right here. Yeah, we talking about.
When
right
have you
here.
ever said, I want to get this 25-cent piece of gum and I got
go a quarter.
27 cents? And they be like, we can take 2 cents, but that quarter ain't worth the quarter no more.
Yeah.
We need 4 more pennies. That's never happened. Because that quarter is still worth a quarter.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong.
In base level, no, you are not wrong.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he's talking about base level.
Okay, that's what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
we
because
talking
we're
about
talking. I mean, because on your level you wouldn't keep it, but on my level I'm keeping it. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at it on that level.
I keeps my change. Every time I see a penny, I pick it up. People throw pennies on the floor, and if I see it on the ground, I will stop and pick it up. I'll look around first to make sure nobody try to knock me over the head for that penny. Then I pick it up because I have a lot of pennies, and loose change. That I have a big.
And on the base
jar.
level, if you find a penny, that's free money.
It's free, and even though it ain't
And
nothing
if
but a
you find
penny,
a penny and you pick it up,
all day long you'll have good luck.
all day long, you'll have good luck.
If you believe in luck,
Only if it's on heads. If it's on tails, supposedly not.
that's why I said who believes in luck.
That's why.
But I
just
believe a penny
flip
is
it
still
over.
worth a penny, and that's why I pick it up.
You just
And
flip
it don't
the penny
matter.
over.
Flip it over.
Speaking of picking up money, yesterday I was walking out of the store and somebody had threw or dropped 2 dimes. And I picked both of those dimes up. First I looked around first. Then I picked them up. And I found 2 dimes.
Did you go home?
What
and
did you
smoke
look
them?
around for? Did you think somebody was
know,
gonna jack
right?
you for 20 cents?
That's why she was late.
Yeah.
She smoked both them dimes.
It's just crazy. You never know people's, So anytime I ever see money,
Facebook where people be hitting you over the head for dimes and stuff.
And if they put a quarter down, you really in trouble.
you just never know. You just have to be aware. Just look around, be like, make sure nobody dropped them.
We think we in the Great Depression.
You never know.
Somebody jack you for 20 cents.
Hey,
You can buy a whole meal for that.
this world that we live in, you never know.
I never know. So that's all my news. What you got for news, Juan?
Let's see. So we had.
It's still
Oh,
going up.
Yes.
one last thing that I'd like to bring up.
Bring it up.
How do y'all feel about all these, I'm air quoting, drug smuggling ships that keep getting blown the fuck up in the fucking Caribbean?
What drug smuggling ships? No,
I'm just,
Honestly,
I mean,
I would rather you militarize drug enforcement out in the water than militarize drug enforcement here on the shore. I mean, I'm more a fan of that than the 80s crack war.
Okay.
He said this.
so
Definitely.
Don't be busting down homes in the projects with a tank.
Oh, yeah. Well, as far as, because they keep saying in the news, in the reports or whatever, they keep saying that there's no proof. And it doesn't seem like anybody's pressing them for proof. So, I mean, it just seems, to me, it seems kind of wrong that they, even if they're doing, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing something for the greater good of my family, I should be able to be like, yeah, or willing to be like, yeah, I blew that up. I blew that car up. He rode by my house 17 times, you know what I'm saying? And slowed down every time and was looking and pointing or what, I mean, but I'm going to give you a reason for my action. And we haven't received the reason for the action other than
The drugs. That's the reasoning
proof.
behind
But
it.
there's no proof.
Okay, to use your example,
Okay,
what's
all right.
the outside proof that those people that were just driving past your house that you've assaulted were actually going to do something? They
My
didn't
neighbors
do
running
it.
camera when they got out and
Keisha,
loaded their
my-
guns down the street. Now leave me the fuck alone.
I'm just saying, you using examples. They said it was drugs on there. I would, again, for me, I would rather you wage that war out there in
On
the
the water,
waters
yeah.
than say, okay. I mean, because for me, that has always been what we said. You're attacking, you're weaponizing against the little man. You're locking up, and you've militarized the police force so that they can attack dealers. Why are you not going after the people with the planes? Ain't no black man got no planes. That was always our statements. So now we're going after the boats.
Yeah, back when it was in the 80s. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So now he's going after the boat. So what's the complaint? I ain't got no complaint.
It feels like you're using logic from 10 years ago on today's situation, which doesn't quite seem fair. But
I mean, for me, it's
Your
because
perception is
the
your
logic
perception, and I can respect
remains
it.
the same.
Sorry. I'm trying to figure out why my sister is picking her toes on your floor.
I'm not
always
picking my
be
toe.
doing it. I'm just happy
she
my
picking
toes.
something.
I'm just happy she don't have her foot up on my table.
Your table-
Or up in the
He just
chair.
the table out the way,
tables
be like,
are-
"You can't put
I
a feet
know.
up
But
on
she's
motherfucker's
picking
head."
all in between her toes.
No, I'm not. I'm not picking between my toes. Where I got bit by that bug the other week, I was just trying to see, is it healing? Because it was hard. Anyway, I don't have to explain me touching myself to anyone.
Hello.
It's my body, my choice. Any more questions? Carry
Well,
on.
when you do it in someone else's house, you do. There
It ain't
there
like
is
I'm
some
butt naked
explanation
sitting
that's
here.
needed.
Look,
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying.
looking. I was just rubbing the top of my foot since everyone's
You are
concerned.
not in private.
I was not digging toe jam or biting my toes like some of y'all might know anything about.
Like I said, I'm just happy your feet is on the floor. You do what you want with your feet on the floor. I'm cool with that.
Stupid.
Oh my goodness, Chris! Why I don't know why you were worried about me over here.
I mean, I look up and I'm like, I see you flick something across the room.
I didn't flick nothing
Oh,
across.
shit.
You just so be lying, Chris. Lying ain't your niche no more, bro. Get it together.
Was it ever?
No, it wasn't, but he thought it was.
See.
I'll bring you a soda bag.
Why you laughing, Chris? He can't even look at him. He can't even look at. Yeah.
Let the cat out of the bed.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Just you know.
Check
Just
it
chilling,
out.
just chilling, just
You
chilling,
like,
you
dang,
know.
nigga, can't you just get it out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nah, just chilling. Nah, you know, I'm just chilling.
Yes,
chilling.
Christopher.
Yeah. When
So
you
now,
when them repeats start coming after the third one, you know,
It's a lie.
cap.
exactly.
There's one, there's
I
two.
don't have to.
He capped.
I don't have
capping.
to worry about that no more.
Chris said, I've been delivered. Chris,
Won't he do it?
yes. Chris said, I ain't gotta lie no more.
All right. So you'd mentioned the government shutdown.
Yes,
Um.
I did.
So yeah, that is over.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are back up.
Yeah,
Good.
everybody's
Let's
and
get to work.
let's
That's
see. There's full funding for SNAP benefits, Department of Agriculture, Congress, Veteran Affairs, blah 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 blah.
Oh, and I have one piece of news too.
Got your
Okay.
snap? No, I'm just
And it also the federal workers are saying that they're going to receive back pay, so that's
Good.
good. And it says that it reversed the layoffs.
good. Oh, yeah.
And did I hear, or does it say anything in there where I thought I heard where they said that some of the people that were fired they were going to be hired, but some of
Yeah,
the pieces
that's-
that, but
Yeah.
some of the people that like called out or whatever that
Dang.
were kind of shady, like sounds like they're gonna let them go. And
So,
no, not true.
Debbie-
Or-
No, I'm
Down.
saying that's
Oh, okay.
unlucky for them.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have called out, I reckon. But they're like, we ain't got to work anyway. No, bad attitude.
it is.
You know.
But it did say that the basically they're saying that there's still no guarantee about the ACA subsidies. They're supposed to vote on that next month for those tax credits. So that's kind of sucky.
I
but
think that I'm gonna say I think that's kind of a sucky deal. I mean, because even though they blamed it on Democrats,
Blame game.
you know, and they went for this saying, "Hey, we'll vote on it," but to me, them saying we'll vote on it, it's kind of like a wink and a nod, like,
Got you.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah,
yeah,
got 'em.
yeah,
But-
we're gonna vote on it.
But if I'm a
not gonna
government
pass it.
Don't
employee
hold your breath.
and I'm getting
that's
furloughed
right.
because we got shut down, I am kind of like, hey, would you let us get back to work and I got a family that I need to support. And y'all bull crapping over some affordable health care stuff that y'all can vote on later. Let's kick that down the road.
Oh, I'm not
Don't
saying
let
that's a
that be
bad
the
idea.
hold up.
But once they vote on it, I mean, you know what I'm saying? They still got the majority, so it's like it's not gonna pass.
Probably not.
And they're and just
Well, I don't
and
know.
just to say, and to me, just to say we'll vote on it isn't enough to warrant
starting the government back up?
No. Not starting the government back up, because I don't think it ever should shut down. I think both parties have a big part in that, and they were just being, stubborn and stupid.
Stubborn.
But I do believe that the Democrats, they're fighting for, I guess, poor people or the least of us.
The least of us.
I mean, but at the same time, it's like the Republicans ain't trying to. It just didn't seem fair. It didn't seem like it was a fair exchange. Just to say that, okay, you're going to give us everything that we want right here, and we're going to just give you, air quote, a promise that we're going to think about it later via a vote. You know what I'm saying? It to me, it seemed disingenuous.
Seems shady.
And it seems like they could have done more to, you know what I'm saying? Why not just give them, if they wanted the year, why not just give them, like I said before, I think in another podcast, give them a couple of months extension.
Give them an extension.
Well, for me, it still comes back to, are you going to shut all government funding down for me, it's about dying on the hill. Are you going to die? Is that the hill you going to die on? You going to shut everything down. You going to screw everybody.
Dying on the hill.
For this.
Jesus.
But who do you feel like is responsible for that? Is it the Democrats or is it the Republicans? Because everybody is supposedly.
I think everybody has blood on their hands. I don't think it's one side or the other.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So that's my thing. I don't think people are like, I think it was the Democrat. No, everybody got blood on their hands.
Okay, yeah.
You can't shut down the government.
And that's what I'm saying. I think
for
both.
this.
I think both. I think both stuck to their guns, which is respectable. And I feel like that Republicans gave the Democrats a bullshit hope narrative. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm going to tell you what what you want to hear for now, but I'm still going to reserve the right and leave a loophole to fuck you later. That's the way it feels to me, basically.
I mean, but for me, because politics is not about sticking to your guns.
Well,
that's not politics.
I'm not versed in politics, so please expound.
I mean, because
he said I'm not versed in
if I'm going to stick to my guns, that means I'm not compromising. Politics is compromise.
Supposed to be
and that's the problem. Everybody's wanting to stick to their guns. And that's not what politics is.
But if you
everybody's got to compromise.
That pretty much illustrates what I was trying to say in a different way. But I was not as eloquent as you. But yes.
Sounds better when you say it, Warren.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's right.
Yes, I agree with you. Thank you.
Wholeheartedly.
My $2 language and putting it in $5.50 language.
I thought that was $2 language. She will.
What's that?
Oh, goodness.
Now, I don't know if y'all heard this, but there's something that I heard. There's a frat at UNC Wilmington.
Fraternity?
Fraternity
people don't like to be called frats.
I don't care what they like to be called.
But
I'll call them what I want to, because their initiation to get into this frat is to jump Marines and take their tags. They call it the cat card, which is basically your dog tags or whatever. Yeah. But they do that, and they will be automatically in the fraternity, what the fuck ever.
It makes sense in a way.
I have not heard the fraternity, but they're at UNC Wilmington, but supposedly they'll use some female from the college, lure the Marine in hopes of sex, and then a group of them will beat the Marine to unconsciousness.
Oh, that's manly.
And take their cat card.
So what, the whole line does it? It's like
no. These are individually people or groups or people.
So
from
these are
the line.
So
these
the
are
line
pledgees
is supposed to cross, and that's probably your
that sounds like some Q stuff.
It
No
don't make
offense
no
to you
difference.
Q
It
out
don't make
there.
no
This
difference.
sound like
One
some
thing
Q
I will
stuff.
tell you,
No offense, you
you're
Qers
playing
out there.
suicide.
sense.
But you're playing
It
suicide.
makes sense. But you're
playing suicide.
True.
Now
But
I'm
if
not
you can
I'm
make
not
it-
a bad man, but one thing I will tell you about a Marine, they ain't gonna just lay down. They will not lay down and just
gonna lay down and
and they're gonna
probably get
fight.
one or two
They're gonna
anyway.
fight tooth and nail, and I'm not gonna say that they won't beat them or whatever, but I tell you what, that is first of all, you know the charges you getting for doing something like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's government property. You know what I'm saying?
There will
Plus
be
the
government
ass whooping you gonna
property.
get. I just think it's stupid.
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
It's hell.
Yeah, but on the dumb side of it,
Oh, the dumb side.
Juan, you should be able to appreciate this. Because you appreciate dumb conversation.
I'm sorry. Meaningless conversations.
All
Word.
conversation. All conversations matter.
No, they don't.
So what I'm saying then is most sane thinking people, dumb conversation doesn't matter, so you
All
don't engage
conversation
in it.
matters.
But with Juan, all conversation matters.
Right.
And he will engage in some dumbass conversation, you know,
It intrigues
for
him.
whatever reason. I ain't got
Can
it
we
yet.
go on into the topic? Sarah?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
See, this dumb conversation.
You done
This dumb
baited me.
conversation.
No, you baited me, so I'm ready for it. I'm like,
My point exactly.
You know how you live a nigga in suspense?
Yeah.
You know, he's ready, lady. He's ready. Give it to him. Give it to him.
I done forgot what the dumb. You got too excited, man. You fucked around and blew your load, bro. You fucked me up.
I need a nap now.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Okay. So, but in a dumb conversation, you know what I'm saying? All right, so it's like, okay, if you're trying to prove yourself as a frat, and you're trying to come up as a frat, okay, Q's pretty much, in my opinion, you know, have the bad boy, you know, Q's crazy fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, in order to top a Q, if your induction is to whoop a Marine's ass, because you're going into this knowing that if 4 of you's there, probably 2 to 3 of you going to catch some wreck.
Yes,
Only
Lord.
one going to come out. 1 or 2, you know, come out and be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He ain't get me because I was hiding behind the car up under the differential.
Or either they come out looking like Mitch Green. Lord.
At least my mouth still works. You know?
I can't see shit though.
Yeah, I can't see shit, but I can say everything that come up. So, I mean, I get that, you know, in a young, stupid way of shit. What's going to make us the baddest? What's going to give us the baddest reputation?
Yes.
We going to beat up the baddest, you know what I'm saying? And that, so I get that. It's still stupid.
I don't get it.
It doesn't make sense. It is totally disrespectful to Marines. It is totally disrespectful to our government. Because these people that you are beating up secure the freedoms that you have to even be able to be in a fucking frat.
And honest, it's disrespectful to whatever the fraternal organization is, because I don't think there are fraternal organizations that have bylaws that
Like that.
stipulate things like that. And
Right.
to all of, because I do have Q friends, to my Q friends,
You got 1, 2. Nah, I'm picking.
I'm not.
How many Q
I'm
friends
saying
you
that it sounds like some Q stuff, simply because you know the Qs are the dogs, Marines are the devil dogs. The dogs
Dog.
fighting. That's the only reason I was making
Now,
that
you
statement.
just sounded like that commercial. The lawyer. You need a dog?
Hell, now you top law.
Yeah.
Top dog law.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate those commercials.
I do too.
But they stuck in my head.
I know it
That's why
resonates.
I do not listen to regular radio anymore.
I
If it
swear I
ain't,
don't
if
either.
it ain't serious,
I know
ain't
that's a
listening to
TV
it.
commercial too.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well,
They on a spaceship and everything.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a different one.
Yeah, that's
that's not Top Dog?
Tony
Attorney
McGuire.
Roderick T.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Oh, okay.
You know these commercials
Oh,
are very
gosh.
memorable and catchy.
All right,
And goofy.
What else, Juan?
let's see.
What else do you have for us, Juan? With hands clasped.
Epstein emails.
Let's get it.
All right, so
What did
there
they-
was evidently there was some there were some pages of Epstein documents released, and in those documents,
Who was on there? Chris, was you in there? When were you in there?
No.
Where were you in there? I know I wasn't.
Might have been, I don't
some
know.
people that
Depends on what year that was running.
live on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Oh, not depressed.
No,
I ain't never been on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Not
Okay, I
President
rode by there
MF&T.
once. I rode by there once, but that was it. I ain't stopped.
President MF&T.
Yeah, he's
He's in
been
the mix somewhere.
He's been in some of the emails.
But
so,
sure, he was only talking about, projects of, the future.
And I like
Trump was gonna build a hotel.
He's going to build a
for
whole.
me,
He was gonna build a whole hotel,
A whole hotel. You get a whole hotel for your
a
whole
luxury
crew.
hotel.
I want to know who communicates like that via email.
What
And
are
maybe
you
it's
seeing?
because I'm a huge nerd.
Now you know.
So
who
it's like for me,
communicates.
if I'm gonna do anything that's not on the up and up, I'm not communicating through email. I'm not communicating
Text.
through text messages.
nothing hard copy. Nothing you could pull.
it's going to be a form of media that's not easily accessible to everybody.
Carrier pigeons.
Yes.
And it stinks since 1945.
I don't understand how you get implicated in stuff via email. I don't get it. I don't understand.
But once you have a certain level of esteem and money and power and status, you tend to feel invincible. Mm-hmm. And you tend to think, I think that makes you overestimate the protection that you actually have.
Yes.
And I also think it clouds your judgment.
I don't have esteem and power, so I don't know.
I don't either.
Me neither.
But I would think
All I
because
know is-
most of the people that this is happening to have esteem and power.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. We ain't never heard about Chucky Brown the Corner having none of these problems.
But I mean, even like
he like
low
little
level
boys.
criminals get caught with like email type stuff, and I'm like, who do? Well, I mean,
Who do that?
Low
They do
level
that.
criminals don't have what they feel is encrypted, end to end and stuff like that. I mean,
that
whatever
stuff
he was
is free. Encryption is free.
It don't matter.
Costs no money.
It don't matter.
You can send encrypted text messages.
But
can
also
send-
look at this. When you got so much money and you got lawyers that you paying $1,000 an hour and shit like that, it's like I get out of it okay. It's
But that's
all
what I'm saying.
And
I-
especially if you get away with it for
and
a while.
I can understand. I can draw the logic line to your conclusion.
Oh shit!
But
Market,
that's
y'all.
why I
Hold
said
up.
low
On
level.
this
I'm sorry.
date.
What'd you just say? I ain't
Can
hear
we
it.
continue? That's why I'm saying the low.
You said, can we continue?
You act like I ain't never agreed with you, man. Come on, don't be so
I just
thirsty
want to
for
relish.
agreement, man.
I just want to relish in the moments when it does happen. That's
You
all.
quench his thirst. That's all.
Damn.
But that's why I went to the like low level criminals get caught with emails and text messages. I don't understand how you do illegal stuff and don't take some form of precaution. That is goofy to me.
Maybe he didn't think he was doing something that was that illegal.
Yeah, that right there. That right there.
I mean, because if you look at it like this, a drug dealer. Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
A drug dealer looks at things as far as there's a demand out there and it's going to get met, so I'm going to supply the demand to profit from it. So if he's running these young girls, if there's a demand for young girls out there,
No, I'm not even talking about it. That's what
Oh,
I said.
oh,
Because
oh,
I conceded. I can understand how you made that conclusion. Once you get to a certain level of power and esteem, your judgments get clouded. I can understand that. I can't understand it because I ain't got that. But that
you
makes
get that
sense
logic.
to me.
Okay. Oh,
That was the logic line I said I
I
could draw.
said something that made sense. to
But
me.
it's like I don't. That's why I said we going to even low level criminals get caught with emails and text messages. I don't understand how you would do
because at this point they think
nefarious
they're
things,
above the
and
law.
it's like
Because at that point they think they're above the law.
That's it.
Untouchable.
They think they're untouchable, and like I said, with the lawyers and with the resources that they have, they figure they can get out of it.
They do, and they think they can.
But Pookie and Bobo and them, ain't
They know
got-
they can't get out of it, therefore they don't do no shit like that.
Yeah.
That's why they still on the corner selling packs.
Easy peasy.
But they also get caught, and they like have text messages that get brought into cases. I don't understand. That's the part I'm saying I don't understand. How do you do bad
Because-
things and
okay.
not take precaution?
Okay,
To,
all right.
I mean,
Just-
even on
that's
the
just
wire,
like-
they had multiple burner
because-
phones. It was
Right,
like,
right.
we gonna trash all the burners.
Right.
We getting new burners next week.
Right, but on a upper level, they're in the same condition. They're doing illegal shit. But just because they're on a higher level and they have more steam and more money, they don't realize that they're in the same condition. So they don't realize that they're going to suffer the same consequences as the lower people in the same condition that they're in. They're both in illegal activities. They're both doing whatever. But because they have more money than the lower level drug dealers, they think that they are not in the same condition. Therefore, they don't feel like they can be trapped up the same way that the lower levels can because they got more money and esteem.
more money.
That don't make no sense to you. You looking
Because you keep going back to the high level. I'm saying, I conceded that I'm
okay,
talking
maybe I
about
misunderstood
low level people. How does that happen to them also? But we don't have to keep, because I've still got two other
I'm
news
sorry.
topics,
Go
and
ahead.
we ain't,
All right,
we ain't got no.
we're gonna agree to disagree.
What's
All
that?
right.
Well, we ain't
have no-
agreeing to disagree. I'm just saying, ain't no need in us keep on.
We don't
harping
keep
on
tap
that.
dancing on.
Yeah,
it.
because
Yeah.
you're not gonna see.
So,
what I'm saying, but
YouTube and
You
Disney
get it.
came to an agreement this weekend or
Okay.
yesterday. None of y'all have YouTube TV, so it don't
I don't.
really matter.
I've heard about it.
But yeah,
I used
so
to.
I do have Disney.
I used to have YouTube TV, but
That's why I had
that's
it.
that's how I saw it.
That's how I
so
had it,
people
but you
didn't
had
have ESPN and ABC because those are Disney companies.
Yeah.
So yeah, they
But now they do now.
Yeah.
Oh, so they. Oh,
But
so
they went
got
up on the
back.
price
They work. Yeah.
again.
I don't
They're
know.
going to.
I don't.
I'm
I
sure
don't
they're
know.
going
to,
I
'cause
don't
They're
they-
not
look at
gonna.
them
Yeah.
anymore.
They're not gonna reveal it now because right now they're just trying to save face and save customers.
Yeah, they're gonna go
Yeah.
up again.
But yeah, YouTube TV has gotten ridiculous.
I've heard. Yeah.
Like when I first got it, it was like $39.
Now it's like 60 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna go up.
Ridiculous now.
Yeah.
Any-
It's like
Yeah, they're
cable.
gonna go up at least another 5.
All right, one more news story. This is the one I thought you guys might be interested in.
Say the best for last. Chris, you
I
know what that
did.
means.
I did.
Get ready.
And it's not a tech story because I know y'all are thinking it's going to be curveball. No, this is really. So evidently, they are talking about banning THC, not even weed, like the THC gummies and things of that nature that have more than 0.4 milligrams of THC per container. That kind of sucks.
That's why people just smoke weed. I'm just they ain't got to worry about banning that. Then you just worry about the charges that go along with it. That's just it.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, I don't do it, but I'm a huge fan of like the THC stuff, the hemp
Yeah.
products. I mean, it's
And they got the stores all over the place.
What I've heard about that, it seems like they're really doing it because there's so many THC infused drinks now,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
and to me, it seems like that's what's really fueling it. Not so much the gummies and the other things, but because of the fact of you can go into a bar and order a canned I'm gonna call it a RTD, ready to drink. Just in case. See how you do when you throw out them.
No, Juan thinks everybody knows.
I know, but I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
You know.
And I also want people to know that I know what I know. So I also, you know what I'm saying.
I see.
But anywho,
So
I'm not like Juan. Juan's not like me. But we love each other.
that's
Love you,
why
bro.
we have so many shades of this.
So yeah, so I'm thinking that it's like, they don't want people going, because they're figuring that the effects of 2 or 3 of these THC drinks is going to be worse than 2 or 3 regular beers.
Possibly so.
Probably
And
definitely.
I mean,
so.
yeah.
And
But this is what they want. I mean,
and above all, I think they are trying to chop it down and mess with it because they haven't figured out a way to tax it yet. They can
And that's the
tax,
big thing.
Well, I
They
mean, the
can
fact
tax
that
the straight
you
up
can sell
alcohol.
it legally. It's taxed. You're getting money from it because that's always been my thought on why like weed has been illegal. But For me, this is proof of concept. You're taxing it.
Well, I mean, there's been
You're
books,
getting revenue.
but there's been
What
laws
the
on the books for
fridge, man?
years that even if, I mean, that's how drug dealers get, tax evasion charges. Because there's a law on the books that says, I mean, you got to file your income regardless, even if it is illegal. But who the fuck's going to do that? But it's still a dumb law on the books.
Right,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying.
And I'm
So-
saying that's kind of the same as with this, is that, they can tax it, but they're not maximizing the taxable. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it because they feel like they're not profiting enough off of it. That's my opinion.
Then do like you do any other, like cigarette. Sin tax it. Sin tax it. Don't make it illegal. It's a viable alternative
Because it's a sin.
to like medicine. I mean, because you know how you pay, like in certain states, like cigarettes are ridiculously high.
Yes, they are.
Because they slap a sin tax on it. I mean, do that, but don't make it illegal. I mean, like I said, because for me, if you ain't gonna make weed legal, THC is a viable alternative for so many things. Dang, don't make it illegal. Don't take us back years. I mean,
They're going to take us back.
dang it.
They're going to take us back. So, not to say that we support marijuana. No, I'm just
I do.
I mean, I do support it, but it's illegal. So I mean, it's
won't be the first time we've ever supported anything illegal. But in our past, of course. Not in our future.
yeah. I mean, I advocate for those things.
And we ain't going to talk about the president.
We're not talking about a president. But hey, if it works for you, it works for you. I hope it'll work out for them.
But yeah,
I've never had a THC drink, so I don't.
I've never had a THC drink either.
So I don't.
No,
know.
I've had one. I've had a taste of one. It was okay. It didn't taste weedy.
It's not about the taste, though. It's about the...
After effect.
Yeah.
Well, for me, all drinks are about the taste.
Oh,
We all know that.
I'm sorry. You're right.
If it don't taste good,
Well, they go drink it.
All right. So is that it for the news, y'all?
let's roll into the
Chris.
little clips.
And I told you.
I'm ready. I was lining my stuff up, waiting for y'all. Here we go.
It's like I've been ready for this for 30 minutes. Y'all been talking about bull crap for the past 30 minutes.
Yep.
All right.
Ow.
Here we go. Here we go. We will start with this one, I guess. That's Sunday from Kim.
That was for me.
5 years of being the whole provider in 60 fucking seconds. Let's do it. Number one, I thought providing meant only fucking money. So I worked my ass off like a machine and came home fucking empty. Not in the fucking pockets, but in presence, my guy. Number two, I learned provision ain't about what you're giving, but it's more about how the fuck you're showing up. The house don't need a paycheck with fucking shoes. Needs peace with purpose. Number three, being a provider means more than just fucking covering bills. It means covering emotions, safety, and fucking stability. Money can't fix a home that's spiritually broke and mentally fucking unstable. Number four, I learned leadership in my family isn't fucking dictatorship. It's actually fucking service. You don't prove strength by control. You prove it through consistency. Number five, I understood a true provider gives from fucking overflow and not from exhaustion and an empty fucking tank. You can't feed your family peace when you're starving from it your fucking self. And last but not least, being a provider ain't about being needed. It's about being fucking trusted. Provide love, protection, and direction. The money just fucking follows after that. Boom. Saved your ass burnout, silence, and multiple you're here but not really fucking here conversations. Now Venmo me $5. 5 years of being the whole. And
I
six
like the dude.
Yeah, I like that.
$5. I can say that what hit with me with that was, starting out being a young, family and a young man and everything. That, my top goal in life was to be a good provider, and through since then I have seen where I dropped the ball. I wasn't that rounded, you know what I'm saying, because I was only focused on being a provider, and I thought that only meant money. So, and that had that had been my biggest struggle. So for me to focus on that and conquer that that's where I was focused at. I wish now that maybe I shouldn't. I wish I hadn't have been a little so narrowly minded and narrowly focused, and added a few of those points that he mentioned with that, as far as
But at the time, you was thinking that was what you were supposed to do. Though.
At the time, I was doing the best I could with the knowledge that I had and with the resources that I had.
Right.
So like I used it as a come up, and it was a come up, but it was an incomplete come up. But at the same time, it was an achievable come up. You know what I'm saying? So I could at least show my family that. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying that it was a not like a waste of time or any wasted time, but definitely things could have been done differently. And I see now the mistakes that I made and how I could have done things differently. But, that's part of life, part of growing.
True.
And I would say to kids, parents, kids, as you look at your parents, just try to remember that you little niggas do not come with any kind of instruction manuals. Mm-hmm. Life does not come with instruction manuals. And if, as a parent, I'm trying to build my life and raise you at the same time, there's certain things that are going to slip. I mean, like that old saying, you can get quality work or you can get fast work, but you ain't going to get both. Mm-hmm. The more of one you get, the less of the other you're going to have. Mm-hmm. And so in that case, it's the same thing. I ain't going to say I mastered, but I conquered at the time. I conquered the provision, but because the provision was so good, I lacked in other areas.
I get that, cause I didn't learn that to a late age, and I mean late.
Yesterday,
No, 2 weeks ago.
I mean, but I learned.
For me,
But I mean, seriously.
but
I mean, I get what you're saying, because I was so focused on myself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking about the big picture. So and it's kind of sad looking back on it, because I didn't realize, because me being the way I was, I missed out on a lot. Mm-hmm. A whole lot. Mm-hmm. And you can't go back in time and change it.
You can't rewind. Ain't no rewind, bro.
So I that spoke volumes to me, because like I said, I was I should have learned it a long time ago. Long time ago. Yeah. But hindsight's 20/20. Yeah. But yeah, that's good shit right there.
Yeah. I think so.
I definitely agree with you, man. Completely.
What you say, Juan?
No comment.
So it sounds really good and all, but it's just
no comment, bro.
Juan, no comment
at all.
Wow.
Shit.
This is another
you
day
look like something's going on up there, though.
We're gonna mark this down the calendar as well. A day that Juan had no comment. It's interesting.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands. Should I hit the next one?
Put them on the phone and start looking for the next damn.
I mean, it's.
Should I just go on to the next one?
No, come on.
He wants to speak, but he doesn't know how to put it.
You need more time?
Oh shit!
Kim, what you think?
So the part that stuck out to me was the, you can't provide from a place of deficit, basically, when he was making that statement. And that's something that I kind of still, I know that's the right thing to say, and I know that's the way it should be, but I don't.
You don't agree with that?
No, So I mean, y'all know me. I mean, y'all know infinite capacity to absorb all the things. So that puts you in a spot of deficit.
Yeah, a major
giving
deficit.
at some point. I still believe in that. I still believe that I don't think you should have to, but I think that we are capable of that. So,
But everybody don't have the same
Capable
capability.
of absorbing infinite amounts of things.
Everybody doesn't.
okay.
Everybody
and
doesn't.
still being able to give. And granted, obviously, that's a that's a missed
That's a
thought
myth.
in my thought process, because I mean,
Yeah, because that's not right.
I'm not married, so I mean, so it has to be accurate. You don't have the capacity to do those things. I don't know. I just still
Well, obviously you
But
could have.
I
'cause-
still think that it's possible. So that I'll just leave that.
I mean, because this is the crazy thing. I guess for me, we can have the maximum, the infinite capacity, because everybody does not tolerate everything. Like, I can tolerate some things. When I was younger, I tolerated a lot, and I made a comment, the other day about, I know I probably would still be married if one thing in my marriage was different, because I didn't see anything else wrong except for just that one thing, But if that one thing that was an issue to me would have been going on, I probably would still be married, and probably be married to a man who still didn't know what the hell was going on. Because in my mind, we were good, in that perfect, in what I seen, we were good outside of, that one thing,
Sorry.
So shut up, boy. But
Aside from that
one thing,
That's a big thing.
yeah, that's a major thing. But the crazy thing is, in some relationships,
Allegedly.
in some relationships,
I don't know how big the thing was.
No, I mean, I'm just
Well,
like,
not, and we're not talking about appendages or anything like that. Let's clear the air with that. I'm just saying that one issue. Like some people's one thing is trust. We're just gonna put that out there. Some people's one thing is trust, but that wasn't my one thing. But anyway, but everybody don't have the capacity to just, if that infinite capacity to just say, well, I can just take it. I can keep taking it. I can keep taking it. I can keep taking it. But and it affects. I know it don't sound good either.
Take
it.
that.
I'm not gonna say anything else because it sounds so terrible. But with that being said, with what old boy said, gosh, getting back on that, it's terrible. As we learn, we grow. I mean, as we live, we learn and we grow. But if we wasn't given, most of us were not given a good example of how to maintain, or we only thought that working was maintaining and providing for our family, not knowing that you had to have that balance of, life. And we learned that later years. We all learned it. We learned it, and I'm sure our families were affected, our children, were affected, but we didn't know because we only knew what we knew. We only knew to provide. We only knew to work. We only knew grind, whatever, because that's the only way to make money, to make it to where our kids could have this, we could have places to live, we could have blah, 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 whatever. Right. But we didn't know. I ain't say we didn't know. We knew by what we had in front of us, the examples we had before us. We knew to work hard. Work.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know. There's so many things that I've learned in, I'll say, the past 10 years of my life that I never knew. I mean, and part of that is because we saw things we saw home ownership, but we never knew how to get there. No one ever said this is how you get to this point. You just looked at people and you knew that it was possible. You just didn't know how to get there. There was no roadmap. There was no at least head east or keep the sun at your back or wind at your face or
just work.
nothing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was just, you just work.
And they'll
You
say,
work and you make money.
and
You
they
know,
will say you can have whatever you want as long as you work for it. You hear people say that all the
Well,
time. You
that's
can have
what
whatever
this
you want as long as you work for it. You're like, well, I've been working. You know.
Yep.
and then they turn around and move the goalposts and say that, you know what I'm saying, well, you ain't working hard
You're not
enough.
working hard enough. Yeah.
You know, but yeah, that's next.
Y'all said that together.
Everybody swears they want respect. Nobody is talking about the same thing. Two people can be respectful and still offend each other. To you, respect might mean speaking with softness and patience. To me, respect might mean standing firm once the decision is made. Now, both of us think we're doing the right thing, but we still walk away feeling unheard. Conflict never starts with attitude. It starts with the definition that was never spoken, which is why you can have one person say, you disrespected me, and the other immediately responds, no, I didn't. Both are telling the truth from their own definition. One is reacting to the meaning they attach to the moment. The other is defending the intention they believe they showed. One word, two different standards, and neither one was discussed. But let me give you perspective. A lot of disrespect isn't intentional. It's two people thinking their standard is the standard. If you kill my dog, I'ma kill your cat. Think about tit for tat. The logic is simple. You hurt me, I hurt you. But the moment you try, you realize the hurt you're trying to get back doesn't land the same way it landed on you. The person who hurt you won't feel it in the same way you felt it. So now you're attempting to hurt something without solving anything. The impact isn't equal. The message will not translate. The real issue will always be there is no shared baseline for respect, and everyone thinks their version is universal, and it isn't. Javon Cross here. Don't get weak on the weekends. Go get them. Everybody swear.
Well, I think, not that anybody asked.
We want to know, Larry. We want to know what you think.
I
Thought this was what these whole little things was all about. Telling what
What
we
we
thought
think.
about.
That's
them.
all that matters.
So yeah, we do want to know.
Please
I
and
just said
thank you.
nobody asked.
But
That's
we
all.
did because we asked you to be here.
Larry, what do you think?
I don't know.
Larry, what do you
I
think?
think I'm cold, Bubba.
I want to go home.
Go home first.
I agree with the fact of how, you know, intention of a statement and perception of a statement can be two different things. I think that we have to be mindful that just because we hear things a certain way may not be the way it was intended. I try to make a habit of if I hear something and it rubs me the wrong way, or my first inclination is to take it left or negative, then I'm gonna be like, fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get clarification before I just act on that initial offense, before I understand, you know, or I will even take the time to be like, bro, that sounds a little spicy. What you mean by that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to clarify. And I don't think that enough people take the time to try to clarify or to even acknowledge the fact that just because I took it and I perceived it this way, even though that is my reality, there is a possibility that that is not the way that you meant it. So before I go full blown on the negative, I'm going to give you one more opportunity to turn this shit positive. And then if it don't work out for me, then all right, you know, I will handle it as such.
I get it. I understand completely what he's saying, because it, just like he said, is all perspective, and as we all say, perspective is your reality. One person says something, you think you're trying to resolve something, but the way it comes out, they don't receive it. Yeah, it can get messy.
And plus, people communicate in different ways.
Exactly.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So if you get, I'm trying to think of something we can all relate to. But okay, all right. Most Northerners, New York, New Jersey, you know what I'm saying, they have a harsh tone in their voice. And, you know, they use cuss words a lot more. And so when they be like, oh, well, you know, just get the fucking paper and put it over there. You know what I'm saying? As a Southerner, I'm like, why the fuck you cussing at me? And with them, they're just saying that paper's important. I need you to get that over there. But if I don't take the time to consider how they could mean get the fucking paper, and they're not just throwing that out there to piss me off, but to, you know, in another way, that might not be the correct circumstances of, you know, the reasoning behind whatever. But I said that to just get that there's a difference, and that before you act, it's a good idea to at least get some clarification.
Clarification is important.
Because communication, because at the end of the day, it's all ineffective communication to me. That's what that is. That's just ineffective communication, and you know what I'm saying, and understanding who you're talking to, and what's respectable and what's not. So, me being a Southerner, just because you cussed in your sentence, I feel disrespected. That's just the way they talk up north. And until you know that that's just the way they talk up north, you gonna feel offended. Until you talk to enough people up north and be like, that's just the way the motherfuckers is.
Yeah.
That's just how they is.
I'm done.
Juan, get your feet off your couch. No.
I
Well, he
would
gonna
say
wiggle
I
his toes
paid
now.
for this, but I didn't. This was gifted to me by my brother.
But it's
yours
still in my
now,
house
though.
and it's mine, damn it.
That's right. It's yours, bruh.
But yeah, I mean, for me, it's all about communication. I mean, we again, as has been stated, perception is reality, which is why clarifying questions should be asked. If something is said that makes me feel a certain kind of way, I've gotten to the point where I will convey, hey, what you said made me sad, or what you said made me angry. What did you mean by that? Because you don't know a person's intent unless you get clarifying questions. But we also have to be responsible and mature enough to identify that I'm receiving this and it isn't necessarily the way the person stated it. So we should, hey, this is what you said. This is how what you said made me feel. Was that your intent? That way, you know, it is communication. It's all about communication. That's something that I have worked on. One, associating with how things that are stated and things that happen make me feel, and being comfortable and mature enough to convey that back out and ask for clarification, because it might not be the person's intent to offend or disrespect or whatever.
True. Very true.
That's two.
Nice.
2 and 1.
Go, Chris, to the next.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to say?
Why do we only study history from a victim's angle and not a system's angle? Questions like this only show historical ignorance and modern hypocrisy. Please explain to me why you all forget that there were black slave owners, and not just a handful. Some of them became very wealthy, operating within the same capitalistic framework that drove the institutions. That alone proves slavery was never just about race. It was about hierarchy, economics, and control. The system rewarded anybody willing to play their game, no matter the color. But you all obsess over this house versus field narrative because it's emotionally charged and completely ignore the real complexities of slavery. It's almost like you can't see the same game just updated. The house slave is nothing more than the corporate representative. The field slave is the working class, and the overseers are the institutions. It's the same game, which is why you have people of color who are politicians, entertainers, and executives who appear to be so against the system, but whose success is based on maintaining it. They become symbols of empowerment while quietly reinforcing the same framework they claim to resist. But let me give you perspective. This house versus field argument was not about identity, it was about proximity to power. Enslaved people assigned to the house were not privileged. They were strategically placed there to maintain order, trusted enough to serve, but never enough to belong. Whether they were in the house or in the field doesn't matter, because both of them were assets on a balance sheet. So to even try and debate something like this is subconsciously trying to figure out, how was I owned? Have we lost our minds? Can you not see that the enslavers intentionally created tension between the domestic and the field slaves to prevent unity? Of course you haven't, because the same play is still being ran today. Successfully. So this same mental programming that kept your ancestors divided is not just historically inaccurate, it's historically embarrassing. Because the real enemy was never where they were placed. It was why they believed it meant something. They actually taught us history properly. We would recognize that slavery wasn't just about physical bondage, it was about psychological architecture. Black pride with a colonized mind is just slavery marketed as consciousness. It's almost like you all forgot. Our first chains came with a handshake, not a whip. Why do we
No, that was interesting.
That was a little too deep for me. A little too long.
It was a little too. Listen to it in snippets, then, Larry. When you,
Oh, that's what I was kind of doing. But, I don't know enough about slavery. I've kind
they
of
didn't teach us
removed.
that at Trinity.
No, they did not teach us that at Trinity.
They taught a little skim of it.
Crispus Attucks got shot at the Boston Tea Party in February every fucking year. And that's about, yeah. I don't know.
I
got
get what
nothing.
he's saying though, about how you know,
We hold
you
the white
house
people
nigga.
accountable.
Yeah, you the house nigga, and you got the field niggas.
I didn't think that was even still a discussion amongst our people.
I didn't either, but I but
Could relate
going by
and
what he
understand
said,
it.
I get what he's saying. Instead of you going against you got. I don't know why I'm thinking about Candyland. I don't know why I'm thinking about Candyland. I'm thinking about Samuel Jackson being the house nigga.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like the game. Okay.
No,
Okay.
no,
I was thinking too.
Django.
Django.
Okay, Django,
You
okay.
got you got your field people, but you got Samuel in the house. Who
That
that
one
nigga
crazy.
on that nad? But I get what he's saying. I don't know why my head went that way. But I get what he's saying, instead of them uniting as one and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
because Samuel L. Jackson thought he was better than the rest of them. That's why he threw or hid in the hot box.
Yeah, right.
This shit done run off. It's been in there for a couple of days.
I've not seen Django, so
Wow.
You know,
Okay.
You've never seen Django?
not all of it. I've seen like maybe 20 minutes of it.
Wow. Okay. So
I'm not a huge Tarantino fan. I don't
shit's funny.
It is. You and me talk to him like you do them about?
No,
Nope.
that's not what it said. No, that's not what it said. You treat him like that pecker boy down there. What's his name?
What that boy name
Jerry. Yeah, honey. Treat him like Jerry.
Yes, daddy. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. My attention span just went away.
I felt like he was saying that it's messed up that how people who are anti-slavery don't really acknowledge the fact, and I guess that was the purpose of his, is saying that if you're going to condemn it for all, and realize that there were black slave owners, and people that just played the game. So I don't know about the whole thing about race.
Well, we do it.
Because he tried. I thought I heard him say something about it wasn't about race; it was just a system. So whoever was willing to play this game in the system to get ahead, no matter what race, which is why there were black slave owners. But I think it's still kind of like things are today, where it's like, regardless of what you want to do, you gotta have enough money to get into the game. So even if, yes, there might have been black slave owners, but, and they were willing to play the game, but they had to have some kind of money to be able to purchase slaves, to be able to, or they had to have money to purchase land to be able to have slaves. You got to have all of that together in order for that system to work. And, to draw another parallel, it's like, there's a lot of black people today that they don't care. You know,
But
it's
what?
well, they don't care if they're taking advantage of their own people or other people just to get what they want, which most people would just call that good old fashioned capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which I guess is true, but it's not much different today than it was back then. It's just the attention that's being given to it, and this particular subject doesn't seem like any attention's been given to it.
Yeah, because I didn't even think it was enough. People
I didn't.
talking about
Yeah, I
it.
didn't know it was a thing.
No, when I just stumbled upon it, I was like, "Oh, that's interesting," you know. So just share it, just talkable in the group.
Well, actually, that came from Juan.
Oh, it did? Oh, damn!
Did it?
Yeah.
I thought I shared that.
I thought you
Because
did
I thought I was sharing because Juan only shared stuff in the core.
Maybe you sent it
I
to
mean-
him, and then he posted it.
But
Maybe
anyway,
he sent it
yeah.
to you.
Oh, anyway, it's sent.
Yeah,
and
that's,
yeah. Juan's always been the house Negro anyway, so no, I'm just joking.
And see,
I'm just joking. I'm just
That, and that's why I didn't even think that was even a thing that's even discussed anymore. Because that did used to be a thing back in the day.
It was.
But I didn't. It was stupid to me back then. Also, I mean, it's still a piece of property wherever you was at.
new property.
Why are we even discussing? I was on better. I mean, that's
Yeah.
stupid.
I got you. Next.
Well, just real quick, but that goes
What-
back.
what-
to,
Hold on.
But that just goes back to what I was saying about, being in the same condition and not realizing it. You're both slaves, but just because you in the house rubbing elbows with master and everybody else and you light skinned, you know what I'm saying, you still a slave, you still in the same condition. But because you in the same condition at a different level, you think you better than somebody else.
Nah.
No.
Because
whoa,
back in the day it was
wait,
used
wait,
as
wait.
a disparaging thing
But not
to,
you.
to Team Light Skin.
Okay, yeah, I get that. But what I'm saying is the whole concept of one is better than the other because, you know what I'm saying? So me being a dark skinned brother, I'm saying that in this scenario, in this case, I'm thinking that you better because you in the house and you ain't out here sweating and breaking your back like me, right? So I'm gonna say that you think you better because you in the house. When the same thing is, I'm thinking that you're better, but we're still in the same condition.
Okay.
You still being owned. You still can't leave when you want
Both
to.
of you.
You still being told what to do, when to do it, and how to
Both
do
of
it.
you.
So that's same side. I mean, two different sides, same coin.
Same coin.
Sometimes you just have to give up on people, not out of hate, but out of exhaustion. You get tired of being the only one holding the bridge while they keep lighting matches on the other side.
Yeah.
You keep forgiving what keeps repeating and calling it understanding. But love without effort becomes heavy, and loyalty without balance starts to break your back. You start to lose yourself trying to save someone who was never drowning. They were just comfortable letting you sink first. So you stop showing up to battles that only you're fighting. You can't keep fixing people who enjoy being broken. You stop proving your worth to people who profit from your pain.
Yeah.
It's not giving up, it's growing up. You learn that peace ain't soft, it's sacred.
Yeah.
One day you'll realize letting go isn't losing. It's clearing space for something that can actually stay. You'll stop mistaking familiarity for fate and comfort for connection. When they finally realize what they lost, you'll already be at peace.
Yeah.
Because walking away don't mean you gave up. It's your favorite AI uncle here, and if you want to learn how to create and monetize an AI influencer like
You can go ahead and stop it.
Yeah.
'Cause we already know it's AI now.
Yeah, your favorite AI uncle. But I like that little some
Well,
little snippets.
that part turned me off. The fact that he's their favorite AI uncle.
Oh. Well, if you'd have never knew it, Larry, I mean, God,
No, I actually watched that too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I wasn't interested in it then.
Oh.
Really, I mean, because it's.
As Larry moves his hands.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm trying
he's
to.
like-
I'm trying to find words. I mean, because it's just like sometimes, yeah, you just got to know when to walk away. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. You just sitting there and you're spinning your wheels and you spending energy. on something that just ain't working. And at some point in time, it's just like, when are you just gonna save your energy? When is enough enough? When is it time to stop putting energy in something that is not producing, when it's not adding to you? You're putting out, you're giving out energy. If it's not helping to replenish or make the expenditure of your energy worth the while, then why do it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, walk your ass away.
Some people just don't know when enough is enough.
Shit, that's up to the person.
Yeah, it's a
When
personal
person
thing.
gets sick and tired of being sick and tired,
And you know it's enough.
and they done. So
You know,
I get that.
and everybody has a different limit. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure.
one of my friends told me yesterday that their wives, it's so funny, they were married over 25 years, and it's like, yeah, upset he came and said, hey, let's talk. And he was like, all right, well, what you gonna talk about? She's like, well, I get on your nerves, you get on my nerves. I piss you off, you piss me off. Let's just be done with it. I said, wow, she said it like that.
Simple as that.
And he was like, well, she didn't have as much bass in her voice as I did, but yep, she said it just like that. I said, over morning coffee. He was like,
Hey,
yeah. I said, did she explain why? Yeah, I mean, because me, I'm all
At that
about,
point,
I
it
like
really
to
don't
know.
matter.
I know, but I like to know, like, as much, because the sad thing is, Pete, you don't just wake up and say, oh, well, you hate me, I hate you, because usually it's something that's grown to this, because you don't initially, of course, it's the reason you get married is you most of the time is a love interest. You love each other, or what you know to be love, or whatever. So one morning, for you to just wake up and say, you get on my nerves, I get on your nerves, let's just be done with it. No, that don't work like that.
That's exactly what that just said.
I know.
You just walk away.
yeah.
No, but I'm saying it's usually it's other incidents that, like, I see you've changed, I've changed, I want something different. Usually it's something like that. You don't just, people just getting on
You
your
want some
nerves. It's not.
context. You want some context.
Yeah, like, I just really want to know, like, what really is it? And of course, when
Get
I
tired
asked
of
him,
working on it.
no,
I'm
because
tired.
when
It's
he
over.
said, she said,
Done.
because she was 10 years older than him, and basically he's unhealthier than her. And I said, oh, well, that makes sense. And he was like, well, damn, great. I said, well, it does. It makes sense to me. To me, it makes sense. I'm a woman. I'm just being honest. It makes sense to me. So I see why she said that it, because he said, I've just exceeded my usage. She's not, what did he say? He said, she's just no longer able to get the things she got before, because before, he was like, he plant gardens and fixing cars and doing all that stuff. But his health over the past, he said, 10 years has went down, tremendously. He's lost toes, things like that. And I'm like, well, yeah, I get it. Yeah, he lost
He
them.
can't find them?
Because taking care of
They was
poorly
in
taking
his
care of
socks.
himself. Yeah, they ain't in his socks for sure now. No, he missing them 2 toes. But because of his choices of lack of taking care of himself, he's and I guess she feels that she just didn't want to deal with that. I can understand and respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, hey, it's choices. But since she said, I was like, okay, I get it. He's like, well, damn, Gray, really? I'm like, yeah. I mean, because who really wants to, legit like take care of it?
Nobody wants to, but that's what you signed. Man, play the next,
Next,
one, please.
I'm just saying. She opting out.
But hold up, no, wait a minute.
Stop it!
Hold up, man.
I mean, it's choices that people
Play the next. We'll just go to the next topic.
Hold on. Let me
Go
say
to
this
the
though.
next.
I mean, because it's like that don't make no sense to me. All right, so you're telling me that I am supposed to just flat out be miserable or whatever, just to make sure that you good.
Mm-hmm.
No matter
I'm not saying
what, that's what it sounds
anything.
like. That's what it sounds like.
I'm saying go to the next topic.
And let me say this. And then he did say that in the past 10, they have not been intimate 10 years. And I said, well, bro, you'd have been gone 10 years ago if you was my husband. And that's just me.
Word, yeah.
Because physical connection is a lot. So he was like, well, golly.
At least once every 2 weeks. Shit.
Something.
Something.
Probably line, something, I don't know. But anyway,
All right.
okay, play the next.
Okay,
So,
yeah, just go ahead. But yeah, I just
Next.
go for it.
Love will take you to the party, but partnership will keep you there all night. Partner Partnership will make you pause the conversation because you don't want to say something hurtful back to them. Even though you may want to, you understand that it's unhelpful and big emotions are temporary. Partnership checks in on your capacity before, oh Lord. Partnership does a temperature check on your capacity before it just starts to vent. Just starts letting the chopper fly on all of its frustration and random thoughts. Partnership urges you to sit on your feelings for a little bit, not to stew or internalize, but to deliver a clear message about the way that you actually feel. That way you can have a productive discussion and not just a heated argument. Partnership checks its need for power and control and says, my way is just a way, it's not the only way. Good partnership apologizes not just for the way that you feel, it apologizes for its hand in making you feel that way. Good partnership allows you to be tired without making it a competition. You think you're tired? Yes, I do think I'm tired. That's why I said it. I'm not trying to out-victim you. I'm just trying to express my feelings. In all the couples that I've ever counseled, love is rarely the reason that they come into therapy. It's almost always partnership. Love.
What's happening in the background?
He's
He's
cleaning.
cleaning.
Okay.
Yeah, he's cleaning. Oh, you didn't look at, okay.
He's cleaning.
Yeah, he's cleaning.
Yeah, that's why
That
he's
was
like, oh, shit.
disturbing. That was jarring for me.
Oh, gosh. We got all these AD.
So what you think about the content, Juan?
He couldn't focus because everything else was so
Too many cups and
distractions.
shit. I heard cups banging and soap suds, and it just wasn't right. Wasn't right.
Content was cool enough. I mean,
So, yeah, his content was cool.
I agree with what he said, but I wouldn't put it that way. I wouldn't put, partnership over, partner, whatever it was. But I do acknowledge that those are two good ways to communicate and a better way to communicate versus you saying I'm in a partnership or a relationship or whatever. That's just the right way to treat someone else, versus putting that label on it. I think sometimes when these labels, these popular, labels come out, these little buzzwords, it kind of construes, it kind of messes up the intent of maybe not the intent. It's easy to confuse the real message of what's being said because of these labels and buzzwords.
Buzzwords.
what label did he? I might have.
He was
The
talking about
relationship,
partnership.
the
I was
relationship,
really
Partnership.
getting jarred by the
Yeah.
water and the cups.
the relationship versus partnership.
Partnership.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the characteristics. But to me,
Oh, so he was saying they're different things.
Yeah.
he was saying that
You really couldn't hear nothing. You were just really.
I don't. I think I must have really gotten
They got medicine.
because I was
for
like,
that.
what is happening? What is
Jesus.
going on over
I
there?
need more information.
But he's washing dishes and can't focus. What is he
Yeah,
doing?
he was cleaning the kitchen.
He was cleaning the kitchen. So now I know that no one looks at stuff before we get here.
Didn't I establish that last week?
Yeah, we did.
This is terrible.
This is not new information to anybody but you, evidently, Kim.
I
Because
thought you were kind of joking at first because I was like,
Nah.
Jesus, this is terrible. Okay.
I don't
I
have time to be
I
looking
try,
at them
and by the
videos.
middle of
I
the
be
week-
trying to
You
post
got-
my own.
I know. I'm like, you be posting the stupid videos instead of watching what would be beneficial for you to have something.
Kim, you
anyway.
post stuff from the same 7 creators.
No.
I'm sorry, I don't want to keep.
He's a new
I don't
creator.
keep.
I didn't post nothing.
I don't want to
didn't
keep
post
hearing
nothing
Rachel,
from
the
him.
capacity expert.
No,
I
that's
want to
somebody
hear some
different.
stuff from the 2 dudes that be
That's-
talking about
Nothing.
nothing. Exactly.
Well, I would like to play the one that you sent. Larry.
Go ahead.
No.
That'd be a good wrap up.
I know. We got one more, and then we can play it after the.
I thought I posted one.
Hold on. Yeah, yours is coming up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yours
That's the
is-
last one, and then the
yours is the
dumb
next
one.
one.
I mean, and then Larry's.
I don't remember Larry posting.
I didn't
one.
No,
send it.
This is-
I
it's in
didn't
the
send it.
core.
I didn't
Send it
send
in
it to
the
the
pod.
podcast. I
Oh,
sent it to
okay,
the group.
okay.
Yeah.
Garbage.
So no, it's not. Here we go. One. This is one you sent, bro.
So, this crazy experiment shows you exactly how negative people could ruin your life
That
and
was
make you think it's your fault. So she sucks at shooting free throws. They gave her 10 shots and she missed all 10. But here's where it gets wild. After some time, they blindfold her and the crowd cheers as if she's made the blindfolded shots. This gave her confidence. After missing 10 in a row, look what happens. She starts to make shots consistently. The only thing that changed is that now she believed. But check out what happens when they introduce negative reinforcement. Homie right here, he was nice with the free throws. Matter of fact, he hit 9 out of 10. They also blindfold him, but this time, the crowd puts negativity in his mind.
You think you can do it, guys?
And the doubt already starts creeping in. They continue the negative reinforcement, booing him. And all of a sudden, you can't hit a shot. In both instances, they had the same body and the same talent. The only thing that changed was the energy. Don't ever get it twisted. Negativity is not harmless. It's just like a poisonous gas. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it won't hurt you. So yo, you need to get away from those people. Like your life depends on it. Because real talk, it just might.
I like the message. It's a
Energy
little
is
extreme.
contagious. Energy is contagious. And I can associate that even like at work. Somebody comes in and they just complaining and complaining and complaining. Next thing you got another person. That energy just bounces, just like that ball.
Domino effect.
Exactly. But if you give that positive reinforcement, it'll help you get through. It'll become contagious, and it makes you'll find out you can do something that you were doubting yourself.
Sometimes it's exhausting.
And it can be.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
saying that
very
it can't.
exhausting.
You know, I'm not saying that it can't be, but that is something real. You know, prime example. Even in the military, you got your squad leader or whatever, your commanding officer. If you are going through something, whether it be firefight, whatever, even this may be a wrong analogy, but if you see that person calm and they can give you the orders and stuff like that, that will kind of keep you calmer.
He calm. I'm calm.
Yeah, you know
All
what I'm
right.
saying. It bounces off of each other. You know what I'm saying. So I kind of get that.
Yeah,
I
we
kinda
feed
get
off
that.
of energy for sure.
Yeah,
And it's not even a conscious thing.
Yeah.
I don't think. That remind me of, I can't remember what the scientist was way back in the day, but it kind of reminds me of how they used to condition dogs, and how they figured out how conditioning works. They turn on the light, and they would turn on the light, and food would come out to the dog. The dog realized that the light comes on, I get food. Light come on, no food come out, the dog barks. Dog barks, they send the food out. After a while, they ain't got to turn on the light no more. The dog just barks and they send him food because he's been conditioned. You can take a dog, another good example. Cora. I can throw the ball out in the yard. If Cora can't find it, I can sit there and go, no, no, no. Every time she turns in direction, I tell her no, she'll turn another direction. I tell her no. When she's getting in the right direction, I tell her yes. She follows that direction. And I can direct her to that ball in that yard, even though she can't see it. And I didn't teach her that. That's something that's just in, because for some reason, I think that we that we can feel the negativity, and so it's just something that's in us.
Yeah.
And it's primal. It's like a instinct thing that carries on not only from animals but to people too. And I think this proves that it carries on to people too. That's just like the old thing that they used to say, if you walk into class and everybody's like, "Are you all right? Damn, you don't look good." You get enough people telling you don't look good after a while, you don't feel good. I'm sorry, y'all.
His blood sugar's low.
Yeah, it is. It's not, but it is. The sensor says it is. But I know how my body feels.
So, Kim,
Touche. Yes. It's like one said, it's exhausting, but
I was being
energy-
sarcastic. Energy,
It's-
positive energy is never exhausting.
No, it's
never
it's
exhausting.
exhausting when you're always giving positive energy
And
and
not
people are
receiving none.
sucking it out of you. It's exhausting.
we'll stop letting them suck you.
That sounds like it's.
I have
I'm
the
never gonna
infinite
do that.
capacity to give out.
I'm never gonna
positive
do that.
energy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't
Well, you don't work.
I ain't gonna never turn
I would
that
say
down.
it all depends on the environment. You don't work in a toxic environment. If you're in a toxic environment all the time, and you always feel like, yeah, well, it's gonna. Don't worry about it. Be all right, So it's exhausting. Like especially if.
That's not exhausting. Replenishing yourself, replenishing the positive energy that you give out, and you're not receiving. So it's not the fact that you're giving it out that's exhausting. The fact of you trying to replenish.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm
your
talking about.
positive energy. That's what's exhausting.
Yeah, but it's exhausting. Like when you're just like, if you're working a lot, you don't really have a lot of time to just, and like you can plug it up into a phone adapter and get the energy you need. So you have to be able to recharge. And if you don't have that downtime to recharge,
See, I was saying
you
that
install
it's
a voltage
exhausting because
regulator?
People get exhausted by me eventually, and my positivity.
really, no, Juan, not ever.
Sometimes
They just
know.
have to know how to
It
filter you. I mean,
it can happen. It's all right.
no. Just the dumb stuff you said is what I get exhausted with.
I'm getting ready to play some dumb stuff.
Oh my God.
This here.
Ah, yes. Here we go. I like this one.
Garbage reel of the day.
Oh, yeah.
They in the car smoking, y'all.
Shooting niggas for shooting niggas that shot niggas for shooting niggas. That's fucking deep, man.
The sun is in space. Why is there light on Earth but not in space?
Man, they about to call the government on you.
Your fingers have fingertips, but your toes don't have toe tips. But you can tiptoe and not tip finger.
Elementary school, you was always good at science. The number of people that's older than you never goes up.
You on some Dr. Phil shit, my nigga. How come your lips don't touch when you say the word touch, but they do touch when you say the word separate?
This motherfucker don't miss.
If abortion is murder, then is wearing a condom kidnapping?
And garbage reel for the day.
I love it.
There's usually always one. There's always
Good
one.
shit right there, Bo.
Man, I laughed down the road at that. Boy, I was like, yo.
After 10
And
seconds,
that's why I was like,
You know what, Corey? You kind of got a point.
after 10 seconds, I said
how
no.
can I not fingertip? I can tiptoe.
Well, Chris, you can tiptoe on your fingertips
Anyway.
on your toes, so you
Can't
you
tip
special.
finger. You can't tip finger. You
Chris
can tiptoe,
can.
but you can't tip finger.
Chris can tip toe, all that,
All with his feet.
all with his fingers.
You know what?
This nigga could be in a circus. You've never seen feet like this before. I promise you. I guarantee.
I'm working on getting that fixed. Thank you very
Nah,
much.
they ain't gonna chop them toes off and do a toe implant. Them toes yours forever, boy.
They gonna give you a toesectomy.
Y'all know what?
Chris, they better get you a tostada.
Toebotomy.
Doctor said he need a toeotomy. Well, that's going to conclude our podcast for today.
Chris, you ain't got a tiptoe around it.
You ain't got a tip finger around it, Chris.
Y'all know what?
You ain't got a tip finger. Don't tip
Juan,
finger.
go ahead and do your spiel, bro.
You can get us wherever you get your podcast, except Apple Music, or you can get us on. Oh man, I've really forgotten how
Our
to do this.
website.
Oh yeah, our website. Oh, follow us on Instagram.
It must have been the shot that we took prior to the podcast.
Follow us on Instagram. 3SG Pod.
One must have had some melatonin too. I don't know. I don't know what's going
Follow us
on
on
here.
Instagram, 3SG Pod. You can get us wherever you get your podcast, except Apple Music, or you can get us directly on our website, 3sgpod.gray, the number 8, fam.com. That's 3sgpod.gray8fam.com.
And thank you guys for the support. And our number one supporter has given us some great ideas.
Thank you.
So thanks. Don't think we're not paying attention.
Nope.
We love you. We appreciate
Yes, sir.
Uncle.
I mean, I know who you're talking. What ideas?
Yes. You didn't.
Okay,
You-
yeah,
you don't be
We're going to
reading.
wrap it
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
But
you don't be
we love
reading,
you.
yeah.
Thank you guys for y'all support. Have a great week. Love y'all.
Bye-bye.